Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Welcome, 4th and 1. Cam Newton said, welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Welcome to Tuesday night. Well, we always get it done. Welcome Tuesday night. Cause me and Steve gonna whoop on JR tonight. Welcome, 4th and 1. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Cam Newton, welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. It's Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. Me and Steve gonna whoop on JR tonight. Yeah. And when we go in on him, we're gonna be like Nino Brown. This show gonna be so hot tonight. I was at work and couldn't concentrate. I had to come up with some videos. You remember when Steve was talking about Nino Brown? This is how we're gonna do JR tonight.
Yeah, I think G Money definitely knows something. Yeah, G Money knows something. You fucked up. You fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Kareem brought him to my
tonight. Boy, you went 0-2 this weekend. You went 0-2, JR. And we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, hey, we got to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team, y'all. I'm telling you, you watch the sports talk. Will B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I'm finna get ready to bring the fellas up. That's Steve Woodland, better known as Uncle Steve. I don't know why y'all keep calling him Uncle. I'm holding here. Yeah, shit. Yeah. And we got JR Boxing. I don't know why he got boxing on the end of his name, but me and Steve finna knock him out tonight. How y'all gonna do it, B.Y.? We gonna tell him like the new strength conditioning coach told us. Boy, you better buckle up.
Wake up! Wake up, stand up, man. Stand up. Not out on the
Oh, what's that? Yeah, you better put them shades on. What's up, Steve?
Mino!
Hey, hold on. Why y'all on my screen like that?
It's your screen, sir.
Hold on, fella. Y'all hold on for me. Hold on. JR, you finna get one tonight, boy. Oh, there we go. I want to see you. Do I want it like this or do I want it like this? I go by like this. I'm off something. All right. Hey, guys. What's going on? What's up, JR? We ain't going to whoop you on too bad, man. Steve got on his military stuff. Oh, no, JR.
I'm ready. Guys. I'm ready.
You ready for it, JR?
I'm ready.
At the end, when we get through talking about Colorado, we're going to shift that's a little bit to that college playoff. And, yeah, we want to hear what you got to say about that. But before we start the show, got to get a shout out to everybody who tuned in to my 5 o'clock show on yesterday and today. Was some good numbers. Had a lot of people tune in. I appreciate y'all for that also. All right. Now, let's get ready to start the show. Coach Prime got a new strength and conditioning coach by the name of Andreu. He did 15 years at the University of Miami. And he also did some time at FIU. I got a video that I'm going to play. I'm sure y'all done seen it. About 30 seconds. Y'all bear with me. We're going to let y'all talk about it.
You better buckle up. Listen to what I'm telling you. Buckle up. Watch the film. How'd you like the bowl game? What teams are playing right now? Is it you?
Thank you.
If you ain't angry, something wrong. I got a problem with you. How about that? I got a problem. If you cool, what you gonna watch the other game? Now, what you gonna go find somewhere to get some little wings and start watching the game? It should be you.
Florida, them Florida boys, like Coach Dre keeps saying, and went down there and got him one, I believe, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about the strength and conditioning coach that Coach Prime has went down there and got. Starting with you, JR.
Look, when I saw that video, B. Watts, Uncle Steve, I had to do like this. Hey, huh?
Yeah.
Now what's going on here? But we knew something was coming. I mean, I called it out a few shows ago. I was like, look, I don't know what Coach Mo got to do, but them boys got to get bigger, faster, stronger, right? So yeah, when they brought in Coach Andreu Swasey, obviously, like everybody else, went out, did a little research, see who he is, but he kind of just put it out there. He said, look, I done been to the Hall of Fame plenty of times. Not because I'm a player, it's because I go to support the people I've coached throughout my career. So his resume is impeccable. He's worked with some outstanding teams, outstanding players, but he was putting people on notice. And I was like, dang, that's the kind of toughness, that's the type of the coaching style that I wish we would have had 2 years ago. No disrespect to Coach Mo. I believe he has done an amazing job. And to me, Coach Mo staying behind that shows the character of a man. Because when things are not going your way and you can still be in the fire, you can still go there, coach young men, help young men progress in their career, that speaks volumes by Coach Mo. So first, I want to salute Coach Mo for that. Because he could have tucked his tail and got out of Dodge. No, he stuck behind, he accepted the feedback, and he is willing and able to be a vessel for Coach Prime to continue to motivate and train these young men. So salute to you, Coach Mo. But Coach Andreu Swasey, the strength conditioning coach, his resume speaks for itself. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for him to bring that passion into the program. And I'm ready to see what them videos look like once they hit that weight room, man. I'm ready to see it. So that was much needed for sure for the program, for sure.
Well, what you need in life sometimes, you need somebody, you need a new voice sometimes. You need somebody to say, hey, we got spring break over, baby. Hey, what he told her, wake up, buttercups. Spring break over, baby. It's time for the big boys. That nicer, kinder, gentler, that's over. That's over. Like I told y'all at the beginning of time is this here. They got comfortable. And when you get comfortable, you don't progress. You stagnate. Everybody, you at the status quo. Coach Prime don't deal with status quo, baby. Competition at every level. That includes trainers, that include coaches, and that include players. So, Coach Mo, I salute you, young man. You still going high places. You did a great job. And what I tell people is this one here. It's a learning thing now. I want the best around me because all it's going to do is add more zeros to Coach Mo's portfolio. Because the more he knows, the more that portfolio goes up. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this one here. Let's quit getting them boys comfortable. Y'all done fed them steak, lobster. Now, I told you, they should have been eating sardines. Now, if y'all had them eating lunch meat, bologna, and all those things, then you work your way up. You don't take I'll put it this way. Now with me, this me now. I'm not taking on my first date. You ain't going to no Ruth Chris on the first date. It ain't going to happen with me. I need to see if you got Ruth Chris qualities. Now, when I see you got Ruth Chris qualities, then we can go. But before then, ain't nothing wrong with a Happy Meal. Now, I might let you supersize it, but that's just how I am right now. Now you can look at it any way you want to, and I tell people it ain't for everybody. But the big thing is this: when you make the list, then Ruth Chris, baby, you can have it every day if you want to. But first you got to earn it. We don't just give. This ain't food stamps, baby. We ain't giving away nothing. Coach Prime did the right thing. If you're gonna tell me competition at every level, prove it. And that's what he did. So great job to everybody, and great job to Coach Mo for being a man and saying, hey, I can learn something from this. And Coach Mo, I can tell you how smart Coach Mo is. You don't leave and get mad and lose a job in which you're making good money because your feelings hurt. You get in there and say, okay, my check's still coming, and I get to learn something, and I get to make more money. Great job, Coach Mo. You the type of dude that I can rock with because you got sense.
Yeah, Coach Mo. Hey, I gotta give a shout out to Coach Mo, man. You know, him, Instagram, friends over there, man. The dude did a good job. He did the best he could for what he can work with. You know what I'm saying? You only can listen. Real talk. You only can teach somebody all what you know. That's just real talk. If you don't know more than the next person, you can't teach them that. So Coach Mo still got a chance to move upward by listening and watching what this dude do. Because when I used to look at J.R. Ewing on Dallas, he hung around billionaire more people. He just like Jerry Jones. Put it like that. I don't want to tell my age back in Dallas. Jerry Jones hang around people who got more money than him. He trying to figure out how to get up to that status. And that's what Coach Mo doing. Coach Mo can hang around this new coach, find out everything he need to do, and then he can apply it to himself, and then he get ready for his next elevator. One thing I don't learn, whatever God got for you, can't nobody take it away from you. God got something bigger and better for Coach Mo. Watch and see. Watch and see. Elevate. Elevate. Coach Prime preached that all the time about elevate, 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 getting better at what you do. I never seen out of the last 4 years, Coach Prime, and Steve, you put me on this. Coach Prime don't stay the same every year. It just don't. Coach Prime can be winning, and he still come back and change. It's something about it ain't right. And he said that Kansas game showed him what he needed to do. And you might could put you back to Nebraska. When your offensive line and your defensive line get pushed around, that means my guys ain't big enough and strong enough to compete for a Big 12 championship. I know this season I got to put up with BYU, Iowa State, Kansas, and Kansas State. And the first game of the year against Georgia Tech. I already know what they finna do. They gonna run that ball. They gonna run that ball. Run that ball. They gonna be just like Arizona State, running that football. And Coach Prime and his team got to prove that they can stop it. Went to my mailbox a while ago. Scatterboo still running. He's still running. He's still running. So Coach Prime and the Colorado football team got to be tough in them trenches. And I like the way he moving, y'all. I just like the way he moving so far. Now, even though we got a new strength and conditioning coach, I got word 2 days ago that we're having a new running back coach also. But when they was telling me that, we also got a new strength and conditioning coach. I said, can I talk about it? And they told me you can talk about the strength conditioning coach, but don't say nothing about the running back coach. I said, okay. When you look at the new strength and conditioning coach, not strength and conditioning coach, special team coach. I did a show about it yesterday. They gave me the green light to do that. Micah Pollard. We've been hollering about I know JR has, about the special team for about 2 years. Now we got a special team coach in Micah Pollard. Tell me how you feel about Coach Prime has named Micah Pollard as the special team coach.
Look, all I can say is that he can't do no worse than what they were. So if he can make the special teams better, then make it better. I don't know much about Coach Pollard as far as just seeing him in the videos, what's up in the guys and stuff like that. I believe his duty title was like senior quality control analyst or something to that effect. But I'm not too versed on his coaching accolades, so I don't know. But what I do know is that the product that I've seen on the field for special teams for CU, it has to improve. So if he's gonna improve the special teams, then it's a good hire. But I don't know, because he could be too comfortable too. So I don't know. but he want to coach prime guys. He was with him at JSU. I don't know what he did at JSU. Like I said, I don't know his coaching accolades. But if he gonna make that special teams unit better, then it's a good hire. But if that special teams look the same way it did this past season, he gonna have to go too. I'm just calling it like it is.
Before you go, Steve, Michael Pollock is from the state of Georgia, where I'm at. Michael Pollock was a coach at 4 different high schools in 2014, Valdosta High School, the #1 high school before Woodland and all them took over. Valdosta ran Georgia high school football from 1984 until 2000. Michael Pollock is that dude. I'm here to tell you right now. Not only was he the head coach, he was an offensive coordinator and he was a director of player personnel at that school. I'm telling you, Michael Pollock is that dude. Do your research next time, JR. Go ahead.
Hey, JR, tell him he don't give you no script. He don't give you no script and want you to do.
Oh, my bad. I should have told y'all what I was talking about. My bad.
He didn't do no. Hey, don't give you no script before this. Just throw it to you on the spot and need you to respond. But I'm gonna respond, baby. I'm gonna respond.
I already know you did.
What you need to know about Pollock is this, and Coach Prime is this: whatever you put attention to, it will get better. What you're seeing right now is Coach Prime putting attention to special teams, and what you want to do is this one here. Pollock, if you listen to anything Pollock has ever said, if you listen to him, his attention to detail and his thinking about everything matters and the way he can talk to young men, his special teams will be special because what he understands is this one here. Coach Pollock is trying to go up too. Coach Pollock got some young daughters, well, they teenagers and stuff. They got to go to college and different things. He needs to keep growing. And if he wants to grow like he's growing, he has to do things like special teams because he was a special teams coach. He was the head coach. He ran everything. So with that being said, is this here. He understands what it does for the team and what it does for himself. Because at the end of the day, it's this one here. When you're talking about winning, look what BYU did. Special teams, boom, killed us. Special teams killed us. When we won big games, when our boy LaJonte took it to the house against the Utah. Special teams. If you put emphasis into special teams, in which we should, that means that you're now going for a title. You're talking about winning now because you can't just put it on 2. You see, the problem was we was putting it on 2 and 12. We could give all that other stuff up. 2 and 12 gonna do it. Now we're going to football team. See the difference? Individuals, superstars, team. Notre Dame got a team. They ain't the best team in the country. They ain't the best. They don't have the most superstars in the country. They have a really good team that's motivated and focused on being one. And that's why they're winning right now. And that's what Coach Prime is looking for. Coach Prime is looking for a group of men that are going to sacrifice and that are going to do the little things and that are going to be special. But let me hit this one before we get to something else, B. Watts. What makes special teams special is this. You got to have young men who understand the importance of special teams. What you had against BYU, we saw a gentleman was half dogging it down that field, and he got beat, and that guy went and took that ball 30, 40, 50 yards because I ain't going to say it was a tight end who did it, dogging it instead of running hard down that field and making a play. Special teams is important. You need men who are motivated and who want to be a part of that special team. And that's what Pollock is going to do. Pollock is the kind of guy them young kids will run through a fence for. So if he gets there, he's going to pick the right, and you have to pick the right guys because some of them kids think they're too good for it. And that's a problem. And my point is this. If you're sitting on the bench, how in the heck are you too good to get on special teams? My job is to first get on the field. Once I get on the field, then they can see what I can do, and I can move to something else. And that's what we need. We need young men who want to be on special teams, because right now what we got young. Finna said was really the only one I saw that he took pleasure in going down there and knocking somebody's head. And Coach and Hood did too. I saw he went down and knocked some people too. So that's what we need.
Yeah,
Back
right.
to you,
You're
B.
right,
Watts.
Steve. Yeah, you got to have that heart to play there. You got to have that want to play on special team. Offensive line, defensive line, and special team, you got to have that want to. And on special team, you need some of your good athletes that can run down there and catch that ball carry before he crossed that 20-yard line. You need those defensive back, safeties, and some linebackers and some running back that ain't getting no playing time to go out there and make that special team work for you. But
I'm gonna watch CU special teams just like this. And if Coach Prime go to that podium and say, you know what, special teams weren't really that special, I'm gonna say we got a problem. We got a problem, because you had the chance, Coach Prime, to bring in somebody, a special teams coach. Now, I'm all about it. I don't know Coach Pollock coaching record, his accolades. I don't know none of that. But if Coach Prime comes to that podium this year, like he did for the past 2 years, and say the special teams weren't special, that's the problem. Because you hiring him or you elevating him to make special teams special. That's all I got to say.
oh, that special team, I got faith in that. That special team gonna be lit. But before I move on, special team gonna be on. JR, you might need to find another team to follow just in case you don't like what Coach Prime doing, because this what this show all about. Y'all just getting your heads up, big dog. That's all. You might need to find a, because it seems like their platform don't fit you, big dog. I'm just being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. If you gonna be with us or you ain't. Yeah, that's all it is. But check this out before I move on. Check this out. Check this out. I told you. I'm trying. Hey, either you with me or you with Coach Prime or you ain't. It can't be other way. He got you a coach. We didn't have no coach. What else you want? He got to have somebody he comfortable with. JR?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. All I'm saying,
move like everybody else move. He got to have that. I told you do the research of the coach. He got a background. Man, Coach Prime qualified to anybody on that team.
And say the special teams ain't special, that's a problem. That's all I got to say. Okay, I ain't being negative. I'm just saying.
It's an honor and a privilege to be standing.
All right, here we go, Steve.
I can't explain how happy and how thoughtful and how thankful I am for this day. I've been praying about this day. I've been anticipating this day. You got to understand, it's an emotional day for me. This is the first day I've been up here without two knuckleheads, and I'm looking back. Charlotte told me I was gonna get mad at him for not being in the meeting today, knowing he don't supposed to be in the meeting today. So, but this is the first day I'm coaching without my boys, which is a pleasure and an honor for me. So now I can just be a coach. I don't have to be my dad, and I like that, and I love that. But I feel like I'm gonna treat somebody in here, or the multitude of y'all in here, like you myself, because I love y'all just that much. Because you could have chose anybody, but you chose us, and I feel like you chose me. So I'm proud.
Yeah, Coach Prime said it's kind of hard on Shador and Shiloh and Travis and some players that came from Jackson State. It's not there with him no more. When you hear that comment, what the first thing come to your mind?
Oh man, like that pull on your heartstrings, man.
Boy, don't it, boy.
Yeah, it makes me go back to the interview he had, and he spoke about what got him into coaching, how he was there sitting in his fold up chair like any normal parent at a little league practice, and he noticed something that was wrong, and he was like, "Let me get in and just help out, and then let me do this and let me do this, and that let me do this the right way." For my boys and these young men has blossomed all the way to Colorado football. So for him to be coaching his kids, his young boys, all the way up through college, man, that's nearly unheard of. I've never heard a story like that from someone to
Right.
go from Pop Warner all the way to the second highest level of football in the NCAA, Power Four. That's unheard of. Somebody tell me a story or find a story similar to that. That's unheard of. And I can only imagine the how his mind is racing, how heavy his heart feels to not see his boys right there when they've always been there for him to guide the entire time. So man, I can only imagine going through that meeting, man. You can see it in his body language. You can hear it in his
I'll just
voice.
consider that, Jeff.
Yeah,
Hold me to cut you off.
you can
It looked
feel
like I said, Coach Prime there, or he's not there. Do you want to be there?
you can feel it, man, and that's tough, man. That's tough. But I'm ready to see Coach Prime in a different way now. Because when we've seen him as, like he said it, coach and daddy. Now he just coach. You know what I'm saying? You just
Right.
coach now. So I'm ready to just see coach. I want to see what coach gonna do. I want to see the type of temperament coach gonna have when your sons are not involved in the day-to-day operations and activities and the play on the field. So I'm excited to see that. Throughout his coaching career, Shiloh, went off to South Carolina and did his thing, but he still had Shador. So he still had a piece. But now you don't have that piece no more. Them pieces on the field are gone. So like I said, I'm excited to see where Coach Prime goes from here. But man, it was very touching to see his mannerisms up there. Because man, you can see he was hurting, man. He was hurting.
Yeah.
And that's a big moment. That's a big moment, man. That's a big moment. And like I said, if somebody found a story out there like that, something similar, man, I beg to differ. From Pop Warner all the way to Power 4 football, that's an amazing story.
Go ahead, Amazing Grace. What I'm going to say is this here. This is what I tell you. Put on your boys to men, baby. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. That's what you need to be playing right now. But Coach Brian, this is what I tell you. Don't ask God for something, and then when He give it to you, you be like, "Man, I was sitting there looking." You ask God, you got a $500 million quarterback. You got a defensive back. You got another Heisman Trophy winner. You got Bucky doing big things. You didn't ask God for it. God gave it to you. Now it's time to move, baby. When I move, you move just like that, and that's what they doing. Them boys moving, and when them boys moving, they out now. Coach Prime, you got him out. You got him out the house. That's what I want. I want you out the house. I want men. He has developed men. And what I'm going to do as a black father myself, and it ain't got to do nothing with colors now. Ain't got nothing to do with color. But what I will say with this one here, it's beautiful to see men step up. I don't care what color you are. You could be orange, green, blue. Men step up and do the right thing, raise their kids, love their kids, show the fatherly love, show what family means to them. That's beautiful to me. And that's what I see. That's what I see. I see a beautiful family. And it's time to, that's right, Miss Johnson. You're moving on, baby. Keep moving. Yay, I'm moving. And that's what I'm talking to. Miss Johnson, that's what you do. You get them out. You need Coach Prime, if he want to walk around his house bucket, that's what he can do now. Get him out. Get him out. But watch what you're going to see now is this one here. You've already seen it. Coach Prime put Coach Carter hat on now. It's on now. He getting a little tough now. Them days of, when he used to talk to Shiloh and he had to bite his lip because he know how his son is. He knows how his son is, and he know he can't say too much to him because if you do, you know what your kids, you could turn them where they like, you like, oh, Lord, now I got to listen to somebody else going, So he don't have that. He don't have none of that. He got strictly, I'm coaching. And those young men gonna see a different Coach Prime. They gonna see a Coach Prime where, hey, if you ain't producing, you heard when he told them that check gonna get cut. So
Hey,
I'm gonna let you guys know.
I'll be to get to that part. I'll come in next with JR with it.
Hey, it's a different Coach Prime, and I'm happy to see this Coach Prime because now it's going to be about we need to be producing. It was always about producing, but when it's your son and your son doing something like Two would go and throw an interception like he did against Nebraska, and Coach looked at him and said, "Come on, man! Now we know you don't do nothing like that. Now I can guarantee you, let Salter do that." He ain't gonna hear no. You know you shouldn't be doing that. Salter, he gonna walk him down that sideline like Nick Saban do, and he gonna ride. And he gonna ride, and he's supposed to because as a quarterback, and you're saying you want to go to the NFL, that's what happens. You throw an interception like that, you gonna see that coach go look at Denver when your boy went in his ear, Peyton went Bo Nix's ear and rolled him all the way to the bench. And Bo Nix got so upset he said something back to him. But the point is this. You're going to see a more intense Coach Prime. You're going to see a more focused Coach Prime. And you're going to see a Coach Prime this year. The BS, Coach Prime ain't going to have no time for BS this year. Because if you listen to Well Off and you start hearing of all the foolishness them players were doing, and now we see why. So all these people out here on podcasts, man, stop with that foolishness. I don't know why this player not playing. I do. I already tell you, I know why they ain't playing. They sleeping. I know why they ain't playing. they don't know their plays. I know why they ain't playing. They walking around naked while they got while they in class online. It's stupid stuff. You know, so don't tell me about why they ain't playing. I know it's that same person that we talking about when it's 4th and 1 and the other team going for it and the quarterback get up there and say hike, hike. That same person jumping outside, getting them a first down and the game over. So don't ask why they ain't playing. It's a reason. Because they ain't producing and they ain't doing what they supposed to. That's the bottom line. Because Coach Prime want to win. And for people that's doing what they supposed to, you know what happens? They play. It's that simple. Back to you, B. Watts.
All right, well, Steve done knocked down the door, JR. So we might as well come on in now. I'm gonna have to come in like this, like Nito Brown. I'm finna come to you, JR.
What happened? Huh? Don't nobody know nothing? Come on now, everybody don't speak at once. What happened? How did motherfuckers get in, man?
Coach Brown walked in there like Nino Brown, boy.
Nino Brown, baby.
Don't nobody know nothing. Don't nobody know nothing. What? Don't nobody know nothing. What my thing was, he talking to the wrong group. The group that he was talking to, they gone. Mm-hmm. They getting ready for the bowl game. They getting ready for the combine. That group that just got there. Well, he prepared. He letting this new group know. I ain't gonna put up what I put up with them. Sitting in front of the camera with your drawers on, or no pants on, wearing flip-flops, tank tops, sitting in the back of the class, one going to class, ain't doing your work, calling your mama, calling your dad, telling lies. No, tell your parents to come up here and see what you're doing in the classroom. Tell your parents come up here and see what you're doing on the practice field. That's what he would try. He should have been telling the ones that gone. But I'm sure they heard the message. So when you heard Coach Prime, JR, he said, I had some good players this past year, but this year, I want a great team. So when you heard Coach Prime full statement before we move on, what came to your mind?
Shoot, what came to my mind, I was like, look, if they was doing all that and they had the highest GPA for the Colorado football team at 3.0, then with everything he just said, man, they should have like a 3.5 GPA for the team this year. That's what I'm talking about. I'm all about education.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name of the game.
That's what I'm saying. Highest football GPA for the University of Colorado, 3.0, and they was doing that. Hey, so we cut down, even if we cut down on half of what he said, hey, they should at least have 3.5. But keeping a buck, man, I'm looking forward to the follow through on it. It sounds good saying it. I'm looking forward to the follow through. Following all the way through and challenging these young men just not to be like he's always done. He's challenged them to be great on the field, but he's challenged them to be great in the community, great in the classroom. I just want to see, I'm ready to see the follow through all the way through. And that's going to reflect. I truly believe it's going to reflect with a higher GPA than this year. To me, that should be a benchmark for the compliance coach to be like, yo, hey, we had a 3.0 GPA. We should be higher than that with different standards set for this new team coming in. Because he said we had great players, but I want a great team. And a great team, that's you great on the field, you great in the community, you great in the classroom. And Coach Prime covered all of that by telling him what we not going to put up with this year. So when it first came to mind, I thought GPA. I said, God, man, they did all of that and still got a 3.0. Shit, 3.5 on the way, B-Watch. It's coming. 3.5. Y'all heard it first on B-Watch show. Colorado football, they going to have a 3.5 GPA this year. I'm putting it out there right now. I'm just saying it, 3.5. Let's make that happen.
Before the doctor goes, let me ask you a question, JR. As a parent, hold on. As a content creator on my show and whoever's platform you be on, ain't it? Don't you know it's some players? We've been doing this almost a year. Me and you and Steve and everybody at Coach Dre and all. They've been doing long with me. Now I know some players that be watching my show. They don't tell them. Matter of fact, today, Cam Newton will watch. There it is right there. I put that video up. And at the bottom, K. Salter, the quarterback, he watching too. And it's our job to inform them they need to do their school work at some point of the broadcast or every day, and how important that is. Look, Coach Ryan done told us. I know Steve finna go. Coach Ryan done told us, I'm trying to make better men, because ain't but 5% of them gonna go to the NFL. Exactly. Well, if you don't go to the NFL, JR, Steve, what you gonna do after that if you can't read and if you can't write? As a parent, when I send my son to Coach Prime, I want him to come back a better man. That means he need to have them pay that degree. You can't get no degree if you ain't doing your work. You can't get no degree if you ain't going to class. A student athlete. You are a student first. Go to class. Steve just said it's a reason why you weren't playing. You weren't injured. You was not injured. Coach Prime was shielding you, as JR told me 2 weeks ago. He was taking the bullet for some of them players and covering up for some of them players. That's why they weren't hitting the field. And when this came out, I thought about what JR said. I said, damn, JR, right on this one. He covered. Hey,
right, baby.
Why are you trying to work on that 40?
Y'all heard that.
Why are you trying to work on that 40? Why are you trying to work on that 40, Steve? I'm finna let you go. When you trying to work on that 40, you need to tell me what 40 times 40. Or how many millimeters and centimeters and inches it take to get to a 40. Go ahead, Steve.
B-Watch, you hitting it. You hitting it. What I'll tell people is this one here. Some people be like, well, why is that important? I'll tell you why it's important. If you can't do the little things, you're not going to be able to do the big things. And the next thing I'll tell people is this one here. If you're not focused on what you're supposed to be focused on, what they're paying you to be focused on, what your parents sent you there for, education, and then your football, then that's a problem. That lets me know you're not about winning. That lets me know that football means absolutely nothing to you. Because you all know you're saying 5%, but that's 5% around. I'm looking at it's less than that because your team might not have the talent to be 5%. You know, you got 100 and some people. Your team might not have number 2 people that's going. So it just depends. It just depends when you know what you're talking about when you're using those little numbers. I will tell you this here. In college, what college does is this here. College is about relationships. If I know you could be with Steve Jobs in college, or you could be with a person that's going to be a billionaire, or a person that's going to own plenty of businesses. If you were a clown in college, do you think that person is going to build relationships with you? Duh. If all you did was silly things and stuff like that, do you think I'm going to put you in my company? No, I'm not. I'm going to put serious people who you could come with and that you could build on. Those people were friendly. Those people were respectable, and those people carried themselves the right way. Those people like that. For example, Caleb Mathis, you know, a young man like that. You want to have somebody respectable, somebody that a young boy told him, oh, you're my favorite, blah, 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 and I just love you. Caleb Mathis and his mother drove in their car, went to that young man, he was 8 or 10 or something like that, went to his house and then gave him the jersey signed. That's character. You don't realize what that's going to do for Caleb Mathis. He has a fan for the rest of his life. He got a family that's going to tell everybody in their family, all of their friends, all the wonderful things that Caleb Mathis did by just showing up. That's character. That's going to carry you a long way. All this stuff, oh man, he was a good football player. But if you're a jerk, ain't nobody want to be around you when your football playing days are over with. What they want to be around is somebody that made them feel special. And that's what I teach my kids. When you're around me, I'm going to make you feel like you're important because you are. Coach Dre, if you look at Coach Dre make people feel special. Coach Dre will talk to you like, man, Coach Dre, all right, boy, that Coach Dre, something about that Coach Dre. You want to feel special. If you talk about B. Watts, when B. Watts got his booze and he's spending the money, oh, he make people feel special. That's just B. Watts. He'll tell you, B. Watts make you feel special. He go to laugh and that James Evans. Oh, B. Watts make you feel special. He spend money. He call him Sugar. They call him Sugar, and the women call him Daddy. So I'm just letting you know that's B. Watts. But getting back to
JR, don't do that, JR, don't do that. Don't laugh at him because he's gonna keep going on.
I'm gonna keep going. I keep it moving. But for the students, if they want to learn anything, is this here. When you hear Coach Prime and he talks about relationships, man, if you're talking about getting paid, relationships is where it's at. People are going to do business with people they feel comfortable with and that they can trust. And that's what you should be developing in college. When in college, they got people saying, hey, I trust Steve. I know Steve is going to do the right thing, and I know he's respectable and he's personable. Go ahead and Selma Johnson. I like her too. It says something about her too. She's one of the ones, she's loyal, she's respectable, and she's a lady. She's a lady, and that's the key. So those are the things they should think about. I'll tell all these kids, if you're going to spend your time looking at anybody, learn something from them. Don't listen to foolish stuff. I don't listen to all that foolish stuff. I'm listening to stuff that put something in my mind and something in my pocket. That's what I'm looking for. And if you ain't got that, I ain't got no time for you. You know, I can laugh when I'm sleeping, but when I'm woke, I need to get paid. And when I go to bed, I need instead of paid, I need to put the L there. So y'all, it's back to you, B. Watts.
What's that? See, I get paid. I'm sleeping. Boy, y'all crazy. Boy, on the night. I told you this week. I told you yesterday. I told you at 5 o'clock. Boy, that Tuesday night gonna get it to y'all now. J.R. Boston and Uncle Steve, hey, they gonna get it to y'all. They gonna get it to you like you want it, boy. But J.R., you told me. Yeah, it's your time, JR. JR, you told me. You my dog, though, boy. You know I rock with. I love you, boy. But here's what you told me, JR. I should have clipped the video. You said, B. Watt. Oh, well, you ain't the only one. Papa John down there said the same thing. But he said it a different way. Yeah. You told me Omarion Miller gonna be the number one wide receiver for Coach Prime this year. But Steve turned around and told me, O got to go in there and tell him this is wrong, even if he had to pull down his jock strap. Well, before I go to Steve, here go a video.
Oh,
On the first day.
oh, come on.
Oh no, I got to get it to you, boy. I got to get it to you. Hey, the drill instructor. He's a drill instructor, the head nacho of the strength and conditioning coach. Called Omarion Miller, the number one wide receiver coming in, sleep. And Coach Prime hit him again, told him stop twisting your hair. Now, check this out. Now, JR, take them glasses off so I can see you. Here we go right here, JR. Here go the drill instructor.
Wake up! Wake up, stand up, man. Stand up. Not out on the tree. You don't even point. Get your ass, stand up. Just stand up while I'm talking. Mr. Lake.
Tell me, the wide receiver group is gone, the veterans, the leaders of it. We need a number one wide receiver. And you told me it should be Omarion Miller. And I agree with you. But this ain't the way to start it off with a target on your back. What do Omarion Miller need to do to establish himself as the number one wide receiver and a leader of the team for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes? Talk to me, JR.
B. Watts. When I saw that clip, I saw it, I think through Reach the People first. And Reach the People just said, stand up. And I was like, damn, it caught somebody slipping. Then I saw it from the other angle. I said, it's dang it. I was like, all of that I done said about and he done came out the first team meeting, fell asleep. I was like, Lord, I'm gonna hear this on Tuesday night. But man, hey, still that guy, man. Look, these things happen. If I could say anything to Omarion Miller, you got called out, brother. How you gonna respond? That Coach Swasey arena is that weight room, is that conditioning program, is that field. How you gonna respond in his arena? I would be the first one to show up to workouts. I'll be the last one to leave workouts. I would make sure that Coach Swasey knows how much I care about this game and I care about the perception, because first impressions mean a lot. So I would make sure that I would erase that first impression from Coach Swasey's mind. I'm first in everything. I'm first in every drill. I'm first in every mat drill. I'm first in every conditioning drill. I'm lifting the most weights. I'm being the guy who is going to lead my room in production. I'm going to lead my room and getting my guys there. Hell, I'm not even just showing up first. My whole receiver room showing up first. That's the kind of impression that I would then bring to Coach Swasey. Because like I said, when I saw that first angle, I said, dang, they got somebody. Then I saw Bucky show another angle and Miller standing up. I said, oh, man, come on, But still that guy. That's good that Coach Swasey put him on notice. Because he put on notice, but he put them all on notice. Right. I said, hey, I'm not about this bull jump. I'm about that action. Because he said, all you need to tell me is you about that action. He about that action. And how he responds to this is going to speak volumes about him. First. That's all should be first. Not to prove Coach Swasey wrong, but it should be to say, this is how much I care about this game of football, and this is how much I care about that first impression that you had of me. I care this much. That's
Well,
for you. Oh, go out and do it.
JR.
That's a good point, JR. I like that, JR. I like that, JR.
That's a good point. Only if, because you said, what would you tell O? The first thing you supposed to tell O supposed to be sleeping right now. This is the time you sleep. This is the time he's supposed to be sleeping right now. So he shouldn't be watching this. O shouldn't be watching this. Now he can watch the rewind. Now he can watch it later. That's when he watch it and then go from that. But right now, and I'm being serious, he need to be sleeping. He need to be resting. He need to be getting his mind right. And this is something else I'll tell you. This is what I don't understand. I saw a special on O when he was in Louisiana in high school, and they showed his house. And I'm from Mississippi now. I'm from Mississippi.
I saw that.
Not in
I saw
Cincinnati.
that. I
And
saw
they
that, bro.
showed his house. And I looked at his house because I used to live in a house like that. But I don't live in a house like that no more. I grinded because I always remember what we went through, what the conditions we grew up with, what I wanted for my mom and my daddy. I knew those things. And I didn't have football as an avenue to get me there. But what I did do, I had this. I had a head and a brain. And I said I was going to use it. And that's what I did. And I had work ethic. It's about grinding. When O knows that he's trying to get his family out of that, you ain't got no dang on time to sleep. When you ain't got no money and you broke and you want to get your family to the next level, you can sleep when you're dead. And I'm being serious. You can sleep. That's when you can sleep. That's when you really sleep. Anything else, you're resting. You just resting. So miss me with all this foolishness. Oh, here, man, stop that foolishness. When you don't have things in life, you ain't got time to sleep. And it was unacceptable in the 20s. It was unacceptable in the 30s. It was unacceptable in the 40s. But now in the 90s and 2000s, oh, man, that's what's wrong. Too many buttercups. You don't need no sleep. Stay up. Get up. Get ready. Let's get this. Oh, I want what's better for your family. I want your family to see $100 million. I want to get you out of them communities. And we can't do it for you. It's you, O. You. So all these people on all these podcasts, man, getting out there, man, stop it. I want to do Q, P, W, X, Y, Z. That's what I'm talking about. I want them other alphabets and them other young men that want it. And I'm not saying O don't want it, but your actions showing me something different. Your action, it ain't just that sleeping. It's last year and a year before that. You can't have one game where I get 200 yards and the next game I got Waldo looking. Where's O? You can't do that. And I ain't hearing nobody with, and that ain't, and hear my heart. That's not me knocking O. Because this is not just an O issue. It's every alphabet it's every letter in the alphabet, because you got more players on there than O that ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. So this ain't O. It's all those young men that y'all babying and that y'all trying to come up here and love the aunties. Aunties are the best. Quit, and the aunts are too. We gonna love them, but we're going to be real with them and honest with them and let them know we can't do that. We can't do that. But we still love them. We can't do that. You want big things. You want great things in life. And for things like that, you got to sacrifice. That means that you ain't got time out there doing videos, podcasts, partying, driving your car, waxing your car. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's on. Back to you, B-Watch.
All right. That's right, man. Appreciate y'all take on that, man. I needed that one, boy. I thought I was the only one out there on YouTube and my platform that talk like this, but hey, this is the night I do it. It'll be a different show on Sunday because I know I got Coach Dre. I know how he roll now. I know I got Rod. I know how he roll now. And on Thursday, boy, it's off the limit. Ain't no telling where it's going to go, as Greg said it, and JR. But Tuesday night, my job is I want to have a different show on each night. Tonight, because me and Steve started out, we give you information and we make you laugh. That's what Tuesday is all about. We're going to educate you. We're going to let you know what's really going on to the best of our ability. And also, we're going to entertain you. That's what Tuesday night is all about. We ain't downing nobody. We ain't talking bad about nobody. This show on Tuesday night ain't for the faint of heart. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you on Tuesday night. Got a sponsor coming too for these guys. Got a sponsor coming too Tuesday night. If y'all hanging here with me on Tuesday, they're gonna start it around football season. They ain't gave me the exact date, but hey, we got a sponsor, a major sponsor that I've been working on. So I appreciate JR, appreciate Steve. Always been rocking with Steve since I saw him. JR been added to my Thursday because I know Steve got a lot of things to do. See, I know how Steve think, JR. I just work on Tuesday night. I ain't getting paid to do this. He ain't got to tell me. I know how to tell you. Shit, this your show. This your show. They can't see it knocking the head. Everybody be asking me, what's Steve? What's Steve? What's Steve? I said, shit, Steve ain't getting paid to do this. I'm getting paid to do this. I just do Tuesday night. So I don't even ask him no more. I don't even ask. But what I'm going to do, I got a special guest waiting backstage. This show might not be for him because we ain't finna change. He can come on here with all that positivity he wants. Yeah, we're talking about you, Coach Dre, but we finna lay it down. We finna lay it down. We ain't finna change Coach Dre finna come up. We
Bring my
ain't
coach
changing.
up.
Hey,
Bring
we don't
my
care about Coach Dre.
up.
Hey,
Bring my coach
JR
up.
gonna tell Steve, let me tell you what happened, Steve. Steve, let me go tell you what happened. I was doing a live show, right? I talked to Coach Dre. Coach Dre said, man, JR said, I need to come up on Tuesday night because you and Steve were tearing their head up. Hey, Steve, check this out, Steve. I got a video I got from him. I had Coach Dre to come up. Coach Dre, we're going to do you the same way. We're going to do you the same way. What we going to do to him, Steve? We ain't go right here, Steve. Hold on. Let me get this out. Chat, we know Coach Dre. He's a positive guy, and we respect that. We're going to respect that. But we still finna do him like this. It's too tonight.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Go. I'm gonna make these suckers recognize I ain't playing ho. If you violate off the top trick, you gotta go. I done held in a lot of shit, and I'm about to flip. Now I think it's time to show you bitches who you fucking with. DJ, that's the name, and I came to bring the tank. And I on my chest, got me busting at you lemon lane.
That trick. Whoop that trick. Show me what you working with. Whoop that trick. What's going on, Coach Dre?
Hey, listen. Y'all seen Swasey? Y'all seen Swasey? Y'all saw
Yeah.
Swasey? Y'all seen that Florida boy? I told y'all we different. You saw that? I can be that when I want to be. You get what I'm saying? I can be that when I want to be. I told him the day on Dino's show, I say if my high school kids came on here, they'd be like, hey, that's Coach Dre up there. Hey, he finna cut somebody out in a minute. Y'all, I don't know if y'all. So, like I say, I just push that positivity because, like I say, I got young men that I want to make sure. And like I say, you just don't know what people going on in the world. But like I say, what I understand is it's a lot of parents from the University of Colorado. I'm not tooting my own horn, but it's a lot of people hit my inbox and ask certain stuff. It's some kids that left, some kids that haven't left, that parents, they talk to me, they want to know, you get what I'm saying? So it's just a point of you only do better when you know better. You get what I'm saying? I seen somebody say, oh, coach, he promoting the gold teeth, this, that, and the other. If you see my son every day, my son got dreads. My son got a big chain on. He got goals in. He playing his gold teeth on every Friday night. My son a 3.5 GPA grade student. He ain't never been wrote up in school, never a day in his life. The other night, I told y'all, the teacher said she been coaching 20, 30 years, teaching 20, 30 years. Say he the best student she ever had. So it's about, I told y'all, it ain't about what you say, it's about how you say it. You can say anything any way you want to. That don't bother me. Like I keep telling y'all, if I cooked you a steak dinner for y'all, ribs and chicken, macaroni and cheese and all that good stuff you like, and y'all watched us cooking and boy, we finna eat. Oh, I tell y'all, hold on one second. Let me go up here. I gotta go out here and get this garbage can right quick. And I come in here and I put your nice food that I just cooked you on this garbage can lid, and I say, oh, go ahead and enjoy your meal. How many of y'all gonna eat that? None of y'all. Not one soul gonna eat it. You understand me? So it's not about what you saying, it's about how you saying it. You get what I'm saying? You can be right, but the way you saying it make you wrong. I'll say that again for y'all in the back. You can be saying something right, but the way you say it is wrong. And like I told y'all that y'all got this. Swasey showed y'all what's the difference in them Florida boys. I told you we ain't wrapped too tight. I told y'all that. Y'all see Sap, y'all see D. Lewis, we just ain't wrapped. We really not wrapped too tight. I be trying to tell y'all, but okay, go ahead. I'm up here for my dog now. Y'all go ahead.
All right. JR, check this out, JR. Coach Prime, right? Doing the, I think Sunday, the introduction of the players. Play a little bit of.
My name is Aki. I'm from Houston, Texas. I just hope to bring a good attitude and just be resilient here.
Cool. You can sit down right there.
I'm Chauncey Gooden. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm just here to bring that dog mentality. I'm Corday Smith. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I'm just here to work.
I'm Jay Garhart from Lakewood, New Jersey. I'm just here to bring effort and attitude.
Isaiah McGill. I'm from Tel Aviv, Mississippi. I'm just getting my all to y'all.
I'm Zach Atkins. I'm from Kansas City, and I'm just here to be great.
I'm Corbin Lazier. I'm a tight end. I'm from East Tennessee. I'm here to bring unbelievable effort and discipline.
I'm Andreu Wilson. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska. My goal is to be coachable and just to bring good work ethic to my position room.
Caden Salter, Dallas, Texas. I'm here to be a leader and lead this team to that Big 12 championship.
Quindale Farrakhan Jr. from Houston, and I'm looking to give out 1,000% effort at all times.
I'm Julian Lewis from Carrollton, Georgia. Yeah, I'm just ready to work.
I'm Joseph Williams from Arlington, Texas. I'm here to make plays and give you all my best every day.
My name's Damon Graves. I'm from Boston, Australia.
Mate! New mate!
I'm just here to give 100% effort every day and a good attitude.
New mate!
I'm Buck Buchanan. I'm from Marshall, Texas, and you're going to get a lot of effort and a lot of touchbacks.
There you go.
I'm Jaheim Moses. I'm from Columbia, Mississippi. I'm here to bring effort and come bring back all the way back to these Bucks.
There you go, dog. Remember what you said about that effort, man.
My name is Chris Johnson. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida, and I'm just here to be dominant.
My name is Tavian Coleman. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm bringing work.
My name is Gabriel Lightfoot. I'm from SoCal, and I'm here to bring the Big 12 championship.
My name is Alexander McPherson. I'm from Stuart, Florida. I'm here to work hard and do whatever I can do to make the team better.
My name is Andreu Walker. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to bring a physical presence to the defense and be a dog.
My name is Antonio Branch. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm here to get y'all everything I got.
My name is London Merritt. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here bringing that dog mentality, that dog effort, and that dog mentality on the D-line to get some sacks.
My name is Martavius Frank. Play linebacker. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm just here to make some plays for y'all. My just win. My name is Tawfiq Bayer. I'm from York, Pennsylvania. I plan on bringing leadership and passion.
My name is Reginald Hughes. I'm from Torrington, Mississippi. Here to bring energy, passion, and make us better.
My name is Colin Salter. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm here to compete.
My name is Carl Vickers. I'm from Quincy, Florida. I'm here to bring that dog mentality to them killers back there.
I didn't mean to play that thing that long, but I'm glad I did. But check this out. Think of two players that you just saw that impressed you, what you just saw. That's all. Not play on the field, just impress you. Two players. We're going to go around. Each person do one. Then we'll go around. We do your last. I'm going to start it off. Look. Jaheim Otis, the transfer from Alabama. Steve, you remember me and you were talking? I had to bring you up. I did a show yesterday. You told me, said, Coach Prime, be what? Coach Prime needs some balls. And when they get off that bus, they need a headband tied around their head, and they look like they just get off a prison bus. Well, I did a show yesterday. Now, I'm not degrading the fellas. I'm just letting y'all this out. because I don't want nobody to go wrong. And I know how people do. They try to keep each other, but you ain't gonna cut my blessing. Because people that rock with me, they know I am. But it's that. When you told me that when I saw the introduction of Jaheim Otis, two things came to my mind. This dude bigger than Barnes, and this dude from Alabama looked like he just got out of a prison truck. See, I worked at a prison for 30 years. I know how they look. This dude here look like he's gonna take Coach Prime to another level on that defensive side. Now, how it work out, I don't know. But I'm telling you, he stood out to me. Starting with JR, then we'll start with Coach Dre. I want Steve to go last because I know he's going to give them what they want. All right, go ahead, JR. Give me one player.
Before I give you that one player, I'm happy you ran that video all the way through because the thing that impressed me the most, you want to win, you're going to get them Texas boys. We had seven. We had 7 of them. 7.
Hey, I counted them. I counted you right there.
7. Counted 7. But one of the players that impressed me the most was Reginald Hughes. Man, boy got a job. Like he got that football look to him. You know how you see you watching like Sunday Night Football and they doing them player introductions, such player from this university, and they just got a athletic like football look to. He got a football look to him.
Tunica,
That's
Mississippi.
my player right there, Reginald Hughes. 7 of them, 7 Texas boys. Holla at me, Coach Dre. 7.
Y'all had 7. Y'all had 7, and that was great. And I'm proud of it. But did you heard them Florida boys? Just about every one of them boys say, "I've come to bring that dog." And the person that was the biggest is my guy McPherson. I told B Watts the other night, I just kind of kept my mouth shut because the kid from Stark, that's about 15 minutes up the road. We played against him a couple of times when he was in high school before he went to IMG. And the reason he went to IMG because he just dominated Little A football. Stark was a little town. It wasn't a lot of competition, so he just dominated Little A football. But McPherson, for me, the kid looked like he been going to college for at least a year and a half.
He been there 2 years.
He looked. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that kid, he just look impressive. And the one thing about him is he put you in the mind of them Bosa brothers. Ever since I ever seen that kid, that's the mindset he put you in when you see him. Like he looked like one of them Bosa kids. I said, man, he look you like when I saw him, like when we played him that night, I was like, you're not kin to the Bosas. He like, Coach, stop playing. You know I ain't kin to them. So but McPherson for me, definitely McPherson. And not just because he's from Florida.
Well, that was gonna be my second one, but I'm gonna go on here with this one, Salter. Salter already told you who's gonna be the first one out in that field. Who's gonna lead this team to a championship? So that's my man. That my man at 50 grand. He looked at all of them and said, "Hey, I'm here to lead this team to that championship," and that's what he's gonna do. And I have nothing but faith and confidence in him doing that. And with that talent that I see in that room, and those guys that you just that you move over a little bit, that when they come off that bus, that you like, you put your gold chain in a little bit, and you put your wallet, make sure it's deep in your pocket. So when I see that, it makes me feel comfortable because that's what I need to see on the football team. I don't need to see Mr. Rogers' neighborhood for a football team. I don't want to see guys that, man, that's the nicest football team I've ever. I don't want to hear that. That's for that team. Those people who play that volleyball, that water, whatever they call that thing, they hitting the ball and stuff like that. That cooler thing they do now. You can do that. For a football team, I want some people to say I want nasty. I want big uglies and nasty. That's what I want. Because when I see that, it lets me know that if you come in our neck of the woods, and I saw the ones that I saw gonna make an impact, they really was from Mississippi. What I saw Cause I saw old Otis and that huge boy you were talking about, Mississippi. So you know them Mississippi boys there, them boys in that mud, Mississippi. We get in that mud. We put our foot in that water where the alligators at, and we tell them alligators, you bite us as you want to. We gonna get in there and bite you back. But with that being said, I saw some talent out there, and I saw some people that's coming in, and I think we're gonna do some great things. Back to you, B. Watts.
All right, fellas, all y'all took the ones I was gonna say, but there is another one that I saw. Look like he been playing for about 2 or 3 years. Don't look like he just came out of IMG to me. I don't know if y'all saw that Georgia boy from Atlanta named London Merritt. I ain't know if y'all noticed him, but a little rugged now. I'm telling you, he got a look like he been down there in them shack houses, boy. Now roughed up a couple dudes, took some gold chains and some tater chips. But when I look at him, boy, I'm telling you, Jaheim Otis, Reginald Hughes, who JR was talking about, that line, boy, that dude is huge, man. This dude bigger than Hill Green. And I saw Hill Green in person. This dude bigger than Reginald Hughes from Jacksonville State University linebacker that Coach Hartnell went down there and got. This dude 6'3", 240 pounds. Big dude. Then you got McPherson. Alex McPherson. Boy, gonna get some playing time, y'all. I'm talking about a lot of them. Coach Prime, I told you yesterday at 5 o'clock. Coach Prime went down there and got him a white boy. That's finna go out there and put some boys in the dirt. You hear me? Y'all hear me? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Coach Prime don't mix the culture up. Yeah, he don't mix it up now. I'm trying to tell you. Remember this name. If y'all in the chat don't remember nobody else, Alex McPherson gonna be dominant. I just believe it. This dude here look like he been trained right. Give me some Tennessee whiskey. Got him a country white buff and go out there and go get him a check. I'm trying to tell you, hey, money on the floor for him, and also K Salter. Coach, Big Steve hit on him. He said he there for 2 reasons. And the last reason he's there, he said to win a Big 12. But you notice when Bucket swung that camera around, Juju said, okay. Quietly. I'm just hearing a word. It's going to be a real competition in that quarterback room. Give me some Tennessee whiskey. Go ahead, JR. Who you next?
Oh man, like I do want to touch on that smirk that Juju gave when he said, "Yeah, you know, leader to the Big 12 championship." Juju was like, "All right, like yeah, okay, like we gonna see." So I like that. But my second player, as I was like looking through all of them, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was from Texas. God dog, what's that boy name?
I
don't forgot his name.
Okay, I'll give you one. I helped. He ain't there yet. Quentin Gibson. He ain't there yet. Go with it.
No. I'm talking about the ones that's there. I can't remember. He was a lineman. Hey, what's his name? Defensive lineman too. But
defensive lineman?
Yeah, he was a defensive lineman, Houston, Texas. Man, I can't remember his name. But I like this build. You know, the way he was built. One thing that I'm noticing about was it like I think Lightfoot from like California or something like that.
Hudson is from Florida, I thought.
It was one of the other linemen. I can't remember, but somebody in the chat helped me out. But it was one of the defensive linemen from Houston, Texas. But I like this build. And something I noticed about the guys that they bringing in, like we not starting from ground zero. You know, I kind of noticed that with some of the guys that they brought in previous transfer portal. It's hard to do a body transformation. You got a lot to transform. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about big programs, you know, I don't want to compare CU to other programs. So I'm just saying big programs. But when you think about big programs, you look at the quality of athlete that they bring in. Those guys ready to play. Like y'all said, McPherson, he looked like a guy that been in the system already. So I like the guys that they lined up and they brought them in. Coleman, there we go, Coleman. I like this build. Stout build, ready. I'm ready to go. Day one, put me on the field, coach. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? That's how they were standing up there. Ooh. So I like that, man. Because we all saw, man, against BYU, we look small out there. And, just infusing the team with some more, they call them YNs, unks. If y'all ain't heard that, they call them YNs. Y'all, hey, they know what that mean in the chat. They call them YN. We got some YNs.
What it mean, JR?
No, I ain't gonna say it. But hey, YNs. Just know we got some YNs on that team.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Coach.
I'm gonna go with Vickers. Cause he transfer in. He a DB. He fast and he told you. I come to bring them dogs back there to with them killers back there. He just got it. I think he gonna be like Hood was last year. I don't expect them to start, but I expect him to be in that heavy rotation, getting in there. So Vickers, the guy from the cornerback or safety that came from Oklahoma, that's my guy. He works hard, tirelessly, and he just got it in him, and you can just tell he got it in him. So that was the one guy that I noticed. Again, not just because he comes from Florida, but I just noticed that just his mentality. He older, and like I said, I think he gonna be our Cotton Hood from this year. He gonna be the guy that come in. You can move her from side to side that corner, and it gives us a lot of depth at that DB room. So Vickers for me for my second guy.
Good take.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go with when this dude said this here, it just took me to another level. When you say man like that, it let me know you gonna knock somebody's head loose. I'm talking about that line. I'm talking about that middle linebacker. I'm talking about that French. I'm talking about wee. That he gonna knock some snot at you. Know that dude different, man. That dude different with the way he talks and the way he moving. People talk. You can say whatever you want to. When he say man, he say man. I'm telling you, man, you might want to leave me alone. That's all he need to tell you. Next thing you know, your teeth loose. It's because he gonna hit you in your mouth. Because he done told you, man. With them dudes right there, they different. And what I like is I like his demeanor. I like the fact that his size. So he come in there and that's a grown man. He ain't got no young boys coming. That's a grown man. And he gonna be ready to play. And he'll be ready to play. So that's what I'm looking for. I think he'll be somebody that I know that'll put up good numbers and that'll make an impact for the CU Buffaloes. Back at you.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all for guiding me through that section there. Well, excuse me. Coach Prime, he didn't say it, but I got the word 2 days ago when they told me I could talk about Coach Pollard. We're going to have a new running back, Coach. And we're going to be well pleased about it. And they told me that's all I need to say. So, But praying for Coach Flea. It wasn't nothing that Coach Prime wanted to do. I think Flea wanted to do it last year. But it just got a little sickness on him, man. We just going to be praying. We're asking everybody to pray for him. Never pray for a man falling or going down. He got a serious illness that he need to take care of. But Coach Prime also don't make sure the coaching staff we're gonna be in good hands. I'm just letting you know that. I think I know we're gonna be in good hands. Coach Prime is there. Well, guys, we got to talk about it. It's in the news. Jerry Jones say he won't. Jerry Jones. I told this show ain't for the faint of heart, Coach Dre. Jerry Jones said, I got to kick the tires on Coach Prime. They talk. Coach Prime told him what it's going to take. Now the ball is in Jerry's court. Now, I don't heard from Steve. I already know what he's going to say. I'm glad he's going last anyway. He probably go out screaming. Yeah. But I just want, well, I don't heard what JR had to say. I'm in him all day. Him and Greg. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Greg said it. Yeah. But listen, hear me, since it's in the news. If Jerry Jones really want Coach Prime, he can get it if he really want it. Talk to me, JR, about the Dallas Cowboys and
Look,
Coach Prime. Stop.
I'm like you, B. Watts. Look, if Jerry Jones wanted Coach Prime, he'll make him an offer that he couldn't refuse. Like, he would do it. He has that kind of influence. He has that money. He has that NFL staying power. We talking about the richest franchise in American sports, Dallas Cowboys. So he can make it happen. So I don't doubt that at all. But I mean, we all been watching football long enough. It's the NFL playoffs right now. Where are the Dallas Cowboys? At home. Jerry Jones is a mastermind of media. He loves to keep the Dallas Cowboys at the forefront. Notice these NFL pundits on TV today, they weren't even talking about the playoffs. They talking about Coach Prime to Dallas Cowboys. All off of a tweet or some leaked information from somebody. And then Adam Schefter reported it and it just took off. So if Jerry Jones wanted Coach Prime, he would make him that offer that he wouldn't refuse. And Coach Prime put the offer out there. He said, look, the only way I would coach in the NFL if I coach my boys. The offers, I mean, he put it out there, plain and simple. If I were to coach in the NFL, I'd be coaching my boys. Jerry Jones can make that happen. How could Coach Prime walk away from that? You can't. But to me, this is more so a media thing. To me, this is more so Jerry Jones wanted his organization to remain in the forefront of media. That's what I see it as. So everybody can say what they want to say as far as Coach Prime this, Coach Prime this. Coach Prime is deserving of whatever blessing comes his way. And if that blessing was put in front of him to continue to coach his boys, why not take it? And if Jerry Jones is the vessel that can make that blessing come true, then make it come true, Jerry, because you know its terms. But this is a media play. That's my take.
Good take, though. Talk to me, Coach Drake. The show ain't for the fade of heart, buddy.
It's a great take and it sounds good and all that great stuff. But y'all gotta let me take my glasses off so you can hear me. It ain't happening. Okay. Jerry Jones just wanted the attention. I just think it was just I call you, I see what you think. They don't have the like again, Zach. What you gotta look at is the caliber of man that we talking about. When Coach Prime was getting ready to leave Jackson State, Coach Prime didn't go out and make no new hires. Them people in Jackson can act like they didn't know, but Prime was going on interviews. They knew what he was doing. But he didn't go out there and make people uproot their families and come to Jackson and do all that stuff because he knew he wasn't going to be there. The kids, he had already talked to Dancy. You see Dancy was getting ready to leave. He had done already talked to Coach Willie Simmons at Florida A&M. He had already talked to Coach Riz. He was putting him a staff together to get ready to go to whatever school he was going to decide to go on. He wouldn't. What I'm telling you is it's built off relationships. You think all these people that done vouch for Coach Swasey and all for Swasey and all that, you think Coach Prime gonna mess up their relationships by getting up and leaving? Because if I go to the Dallas Cowboys, I can't take everybody with me. Everybody can't go. And again, Dak Prescott, and this another. Dak Prescott got a no trade clause in his contract. You can't send him wherever you want to send him. I don't even think you got the capital to be there. Jerry Jones been coaching the Dallas Cowboys for over 60 years. I mean, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys for over 60 years. He ran off the best coach he ever had in Jimmy Johnson. He ran off another coach in Bill Parcells because he wants to be the de facto head coach. Coach Prime don't operate like that. Never have, never will. So y'all can go on and lay on down, like I said, and go and put that. I just think it was a phone. And like I say, I think the tweet that Prime came out with, y'all have to read in between it. He told you, I appreciate it, I like it. I had to take the phone call. What I'm telling you is, if my Uncle Steve called me at any time of the night, I'm picking up the telephone because I gotta hear what he's finna say. You get what I'm saying? But then when he tell you, but I love what I'm building here. I love my community. I love what I got going on. And here's another thing. Have y'all really listened to Shiloh and Shador really talk? I really think they want to kind of move from not, because if Prime go coach them, it's like your daddy just coming to save you. Your daddy putting you in these positions. And I think to a degree they might be a little tired of that. To a degree, I think they might be a little tired of that. But I'm not worried about that. Again, he's like I say, he stopped putting out stuff for Jackson. Like I say, he wasn't doing what he doing. If he was thinking about this really, guys, it's a lot. He wouldn't be putting a lot of guys in the position that they're getting put in. And like you say, we already know we got a running backs coach and stuff like that. So people done been uprooted and coming to Colorado. Like I said, I just think this was Jerry Jones just kicking the tires. I think he really want to hire Kellen Moore. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I think he really want to hire Kellen Moore or Witten, or the tight end Witten that's been down in high school coaching, doing a great job. I just think he just wanted to be able to say, hey, at least I called him now. I called Deion. I called him. You know what I'm saying? I called him, but that's what I just like JR said. I just think it was a media play for him to keep the Dallas Cowboys relevant. He just wanted to keep the Dallas Cowboys relevant. Go ahead,
You, Coach, you and JR hit it at the box. It's the Rooney Rule. It's that Rooney Rule. Before you hire a coach, you're gonna have to the way they have it. You're supposed to go on there and let a minority go in there and interview for the job. And the next thing you got to look at is this one here. He did a bad thing with McCarthy, man. People thinking the way he did McCarthy with that would not let him go and interview for that Chicago job after you knew you weren't going to hire him, keep the man on. That's bad business. So people didn't like that. He didn't like the backlash he was getting from that. And because of that backlash, well, I can kill two birds with one stone. I can get that media quit talking about me and on my bad, it's bad enough you didn't let that quarterback get his $250,000 for playing in that game that you made him sit, that he should have played and got his $250,000 bonus. And then you turn around, you did McCarthy the way you did McCarthy, in which the man had an interview with the Chicago Bears and you refused to let Chicago interview the man, and you knew you weren't going to keep the man. That's just bad business. So now I know I need to interview a black coach. Boom. Let Coach Prime take care of that. Get all the media hyped about that. Let the fans in Dallas who are, he can sell them anything. He can sell them swampland in Florida. He just tell them, I'm going to do this here. And all them Dallas fans, we sold. It's only one other man that can sell people better than Jerry Jones. And he's in the highest office of the land. So with that being said, I'll tell you this one here. He did what he's supposed to do. I will tell you this one here. Coach Prime has a lot of people's careers in his hand. Coach Prime is a businessman. Coach Prime understands this. See, you should not feel comfortable. When I talk to y'all all the time, tell you about being uncomfortable, Rick George better be uncomfortable, because the same way he eased out of Jackson State, y'all, Coach Drake tell y'all all the time, y'all don't listen to Prime. He said from day one, he loves to be wanted. And something else he loves. Coach Prime don't play about his money. His whole career, he ain't taking, Coach Prime like Kobe. Kobe ain't taking no cuts when it comes to his money. You a billionaire, you figure it out. That ain't my problem. You a billionaire, you figure it out. You gonna pay him. And if Rick George them don't pay Prime, Coach Prime might not be going to Dallas, but Coach Prime sure can go somewhere where it's nice and warm. He got plenty of places he's going to be able to go. So all I'll tell you is this one here. When you do business the way Coach Prime does in SMAC, they're going to let you know he is valued. He is valued because people want him. He produces. And when you produce the way Coach Prime does, he's not taking no pay cuts. Y'all take pay cuts. Y'all accept that. I don't. You paying me what I'm worth. And I'm worth a whole lot of money because I'm gonna make sure you understand my value. And when Coach Prime does that, boom, he's gonna get his pay increase because what y'all need to realize this one here. Joe Clack came out and made a comment that this is everything. Coach Prime got a very, very, very good offer that's sitting on his desk. Coach Prime don't want no very, very, very good offer. Coach Prime want the best. And when y'all say he got the best offer, then he'll sign it. Back to y'all guys.
Appreciate that, guys. Since we went down that road, I'll hit it that way. JR, how much per year Coach Prime should be getting from Rick George and Colorado? Right now, hold on. Give you another. Let me see that. Kirby Smart getting $13 million a year. Dabo Swain getting $11 million a year. Steve Starkeezy getting $10 million a year. Lincoln Riley, he getting his money a year. He getting $10 million a year. Ryan Day, $10 million a year. Mike Novell, I don't know why he getting $10 million, but he getting $10 million a year. Alabama head coach getting 10 years. LSU coach getting 9. Kentucky coach Mark Stoops, he getting 9. Where do you see Rick George offering Coach Prime a yearly salary? And also the kicker in this thing, to me, in that contract, need to be his assistants and that NIL money. But right now, see, you need that money to compete and to win. Right now, Coach Prime, I don't think the yearly salary is why Coach Prime hasn't signed. I think it's that underneath stuff. Like, can you compete in the Big 12 when you want a certain player, not just one or two players, when you want to get, you know what I mean, so a lot of players to fulfill his need. Per year, give me a number.
I'm gonna give you a range. I'm gonna say between 8 to 10 million. Based off of Coach Prime previous accolades, his complete coaching record, 8 to 10 million. If it's at 8, then it should definitely have some incentives in there, boosters in there to elevate it upwards of 10 million for sure. If it's at 10, then I'll just go flat 10. But if I'm looking at 8 million, then it should be 500,000 if you win the Big 12, 500,000 if you get into the college football playoff, 500,000 if you win a college football playoff game, and then another million or another 500,000 if you win a national championship, something like that. But 8 to 10 million, somewhere in that range. But I know Coach Prime, he's probably looking out for his people because you got to think, man, he's been in this coaching game for a long time, and that the coaches that have been with him have been with him. We talking about coaches making $30,000, $40,000 a year. Those guys deserve to be paid for what they have contributed to the total of Coach Prime. Because although we look at Coach Prime as one man, Coach Prime is he a team. And them coaches that he brings with him, that's a part of his team. That's a part of his makeup. So I truly believe Coach Prime is looking to increase that budget, not only for recruiting, but increase that budget for these position coaches, for my coordinators, for all of these people that are part of his staff. So I'm gonna give you that range, 8 to 10 million. That should be somewhere. It should fall somewhere between that for Coach Prime. And Coach Prime looking out for his people. We didn't start all the way from Trinity for me to get to this point for you not to be making money too. So that means something. Relationships. You said it, B. Watts. You said it, Uncle Steve. You said it, Coach Dre. Relationships. Coach Prime is big on relationships. So he want to take care of his people too.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
My bad, man. My bad. I ain't know I hit that button.
At the end of the day, I think some of y'all, I think we missing it. If y'all look at the new revenue share packet thing that they put out, they don't put it out on
Yeah.
Twitter. If y'all just go down and look something, it's $10. I think he gonna get anywhere from $9.5 to $10 million. I'm like you guys. I think the reason the holdup is that he needs to make sure that, for one, Livingston gets a great pay raise. And then Livingston need to have a buyout in his contract. So if Livingston do leave, that the CU was compensated for him leaving. I just think it's gonna be anywhere from $9 to $10 million. And like JR say, I still think it's gonna be some incentives for if he make the playoffs, things of that nature. When you talking about Mike Norvell making $10 million, you talking about Stoops making $9 million. Them other guys at the top, like Kirby Smart, he got a national championship. Dabo Swinney, they got national championships. I see those guys get paid that type of money. But when you talking about Mike Norvell getting paid, got that extension after he went undefeated that 1 year. So I just believe it's more about his people. Like told you what I've been telling y'all. Listen to Coach Prime. He tell you the truth. One of the main reasons why he took the Colorado job was because I can make my friends millionaires. I can make my friends millionaires. That's the most powerfulest thing. Like he done told y'all that. And so now, when all of those guys got there, they signed the assistants. Most of them signed 3-year contracts, so their contracts are coming up, guys. So that's the biggest thing. Like Hart's contract coming up, Mathis' contract coming up. All of those guys that came there that first year, the newer guys that just got there, they got 1-year deals. They got 1-year deals. So, like I say, I think it's between $9 and $10 million. I think that's going to be the range, but with the big incentives for his assistant coaches.
Well, for me, B. Watts, I'm going with 10 to 11 million for coach. I'm going 2.5 for his offensive coordinator, 2 million for his defensive coordinator. What I know about Coach Prime is this one here. Coach Prime gonna have incentives on there, but Coach Prime about his money. I want guaranteed money. Incentives ain't guaranteed money because you might not reach those incentives. Something else that I would tell you is this one here that people need to realize. We acting like these universities on welfare. I see somebody like Northside. Where you got to be kidding me that he's getting it? They gave the coach for Indiana money. When did Indiana get this kind of money for a football coach that won the first season there? So it's all. When was the last time Colorado was on TV every game? So what I'm gonna tell you is this one here. Coach Prime that took up, and this is what people don't want to hear is facts. The entrance for schooling went up. The people who in them businesses done went up. You have the student population that went up. You have the people who attend the games that went up. You got merchandise that went up. And the next thing Coach Prime looking at is this here. He still got to get his money for his merchandise. That's where he's going to make his real money at, and his right to making sure Bucky gets what he needs to get. So Coach Prime is getting what people used to do in the old days, the good old boy system, when they took care of their whole group, the good old boys, and everybody got paid. Now you got a problem with and talking about, so where you go? You didn't have a. People need to realize this. Educate yourselves. The universities did not pay athletes $1 in the old days, so they was getting free labor for hundreds of years. You got free labor for 100 years, free. Now, when these people are talking about getting their money, now you talking about where you gonna get it at? You gonna get it the same place. Why is the president making the money he making? What university making that kind of? They don't nobody pay them to go see a football game. They don't hit a bucket. They don't shoot anything, but they're getting them big salaries, economic income that come into their universities, and they're not taxed. When you're not paying taxes on all that money they making, it's criminal. It's criminal. But when people start saying it's time to pay people that's doing all the work, then everybody who happens to be not like me, well, where they gonna get it from? Why they got to get it? You didn't have no problems with paying presidents the money, millionaire money. You have no problem paying ADs all this money. You had no problem with giving the Indiana coach all that money and didn't do anything for 1 year. You had Norval 1-13. You don't have no problem getting him $9, $11, $10 million. So why is it when prime time come up now, you want to have an excuse? Pay that man or go back to being 1-13 and not anybody looking at you and you're irrelevant. So it's your choice. You can go up the hill or you can go down the hill. But either way, Coach Prime going somewhere else and he's still gonna get paid. And I'm gonna get y'all keep it going.
Hey man, y'all made a good point, man. Listen here. Rick George, I told you 2 months ago, me and Steve, when we were doing our show together, by ourselves before JR came along. Rick George, I know you tuned in. Quit sending me them emails. I already know something about money. Listen, you got to pay Coach Prime. If he stay there this year, he might give you 1 more year out of there. He's going to be gone. I'm being honest with you. Coach Prime deserves his money. I think he should be the high. That's me. I hope he get the highs. But he need to be in that ballpark figure. But before I let y'all go, I don't want no more time. But check this out. 15 more minutes. Here we go. I got 2 more things I want to ask. Y'all make it quick. JR. Oh, first of all, I want to thank some of the staff members. See you for tuning in. I got 2 players said they tuned in. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Montreal. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Listen, if Coach Prime was to watch this broadcast, he could be watching it now. What one question would you like to ask him? And I'm going to start it off. Said this on yesterday. I said, Coach Prime, how is it sending them press conference, taking questions from some of the media who really don't want you there? But I've been in the media. I can read through tea leaves. It's some of them guys don't want them there now, y'all. It's some of them don't want them there. And I know he know that. How does it feel to sit there when you know them guys really don't want you there to answer them questions? They be answering you. That's my question. Go ahead, JR.
Man, I would, if Coach Prime watching, or if I had the opportunity to speak to Coach Prime in person, shake his hand, things like that, I would ask him, I would say, Coach Prime, how do you constantly deal with the pressure of excelling? Like, how do you constantly deal with that pressure? Because to be at a level so high for so long, like, how does that eat away at you at any point? So how do you constantly deal with that pressure of excelling? That's what I would ask Coach Prime, because he's doing a great job of doing it. So how do you fish through that? How do you navigate through that on a daily basis? That's what I would ask.
It wasn't so much for me to be a question or ask. I would just tell him I appreciate what he's done for us as a culture, and especially as a black coach. He opened the door. He opened the door just like he said he was that. The reason he said he was taking the job. I was taking the job so I can open the door because there's a lot more coaches look like me that want to be head coaches, and you see it now manifesting, and you see a lot of more black head coaches, and that's all because of the prime Deion Sanders effect. What he's done for black coaches and being a positive role model for young men. So it's not a question because I think he gets too many of those. I think he has to answer too many questions now of people asking stuff that's not even irrelevant. But I think he deserves a lot of flowers because I think he's getting looked over right now because Bill Belichick getting a lot of credit for, and I know he loves Bill Belichick. But Bill Belichick is getting a lot of credit for stuff that Deion Sanders already put out there. So that would be my biggest thing. I would tell him I appreciate what he's doing.
Coach Dre, I think you said it all with what you just said. What question can you ask him, really? Pertaining to Coach Prime's to because they've hit him with a barrage of questions. For me, if with Coach Prime, I'm going more on I would give him advice, say, hey, keep your inner circle, meaning stay focused and grounded and keep God first, like he always does, because those are the things that are going to keep him protected. I want him protected. We do our job of keeping him protected because, you hear Coach Dre going to let you know he's going to keep him protected. And that's our job as men amongst each other, keeping him protected. And I also tell him, we need to keep him prayed up. Those are the things that I do because when you look at people like Coach Prime that make people uncomfortable, because I listen to the chat, I'm reading the chat and I just laugh, and you can see which direction people go in. He makes people uncomfortable. He makes them uncomfortable because people are not comfortable seeing men such as himself in that position and doing it the way he does it. They're okay when Scanetti comes out running his mouth and talking about what his team gonna do to Ohio State and all this stuff, and Ohio State put belt at and they shut it up. But Coach Prime comes out there and say we're gonna be confident and we're gonna dominate, and he should be humble. Stop it. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and you can like it or don't like it. I really don't give a. We need to stop playing by rules that other people don't play by. Hear me again. We need to stop playing by rules that other people ain't playing by. And this ain't no color thing. This is just in life. If you tell me the rules are this and I'm doing it, and then you turn around, well, no, it really ain't that what it is. I'm gonna move the goalpost. Man, I'm tired of that. I'm playing by the same rules you have. That means if you don't have no rules, I ain't got no rules. If you ain't got no draws, I ain't got no draws. We could keep that. That's how I am, and I'm not gonna be one of them. Well, you got to be civil, and you got. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm like Malcolm told you. I'm civil when you civil. When you uncivilized, I'm uncivilized because I'm gonna get you back the way you should be. So with all that being said, that's what I would go to Coach Prime. We need to pray over him. We need to cover him, and we need to make sure that his inner circle has his best his best intentions. Because you want to make sure people ain't there just to get paid. They're there to make sure they're giving him solid advice. When he's wrong, tell him he's wrong, and we go from there. But tell him behind closed doors and keep it moving. That's all. Back to you, B-Watch.
All right, guys, last question. We're going to get out of here. I want to thank JR, Box, and Steve Woodland, and our special guest on Tuesday night, Coach Dre, for being a part of the show tonight. I want to thank everybody who tuning in right now and who all are participating in the chat. Thank you. Appreciate you for tuning in. I know I done did 2 shows today. Hey, I appreciate it. I just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy this year in 2025. But oh yeah, shout out to James Como down Lincoln. He part of the staff. Oh, I said I was gonna do that. Let me do that for him then. All right, here we go. Shout out to him. Like I said, I think JR touched on Steve won that 3.0 they got.
You got to tell
the ones that want to do it, but you still got some that don't want to do it, JR. And we don't talk about it earlier, but hey, that's your job. Appreciate Mr. James for the information that you're getting, and thank you for watching over there on LinkedIn. Appreciate you, man. All right, last question. We're gonna get out of here. All right, JR, what's your expectation for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes in this year in 2025?
Man, B. Watts, that's a good question, man. Like I said, my expectation is what Coach Prime.
It ain't talking about no win or
already
loss. I ain't talking about you ain't got to be no win or loss.
Nah, my expectation what Coach Prime said. Coach Drake said it. Uncle Steve said it. If you listen to what Coach Prime said, that's where I got my expectation from. He said we had great players last year. I want a great team. That's my expectation. I expect a great team. That's all. That's all I expect. I expect a great team. We had great players. Now we want a great team.
I
mean, he hit it on the head. He hit it on the head. I want to thank Coach James Chaney for what he's doing. He needs his flowers because when you got a guy like Chaney that's the head of that department who making sure these kids, and hey guys, that video was made today. So he looked like a football coach going somewhere. I'll just throw that in there. But I expect these guys to be better. I expect them to build on what I told you, Shador and Travis laid a foundation. And now we finna build a house with these young men that we have now. I've been telling y'all think it's really the coaches that's vetting a lot of these players. It's these players that's walking out the door, that's making sure they're leaving these coaches that they love and care for in this program in the best hands that they can. So I expect what I expect is great. I expect a great, like you said, I expect a great football team. You can't do anything by yourself. You need 11 on football. You need 11 people doing one job correctly to make things work. Because if one person does one thing wrong, then it messes up the whole play. You get what I'm saying? One person can go the wrong way and mess up the whole play. But like I always told you, man, to be good on the grass, you got to be great in the class, and that's amazing for these guys to go out, put up a 3.0. Like you say, we know it. We can step it up, but we just got to keep pushing that because, like he say, everybody's not gonna be pros. Everybody not gonna make it to the NFL, but you can be pro. You can still make the money that you want to make, live the life that you want to live because you had the opportunity to get this education. So you have to take it when you have the opportunity because there's many kids that don't have the opportunity to go to school that would be dying to be in your shoes to be able to just to go to school. I ain't even talking about playing football, just to be able to go to school. But what I expect for these young men is greatness because we've already laid a great foundation.
I think they've nailed it. But my expectation, quality, focused football team that plans on winning the Big 12 championship. Period. Dot. I'm not putting nothing less. That's my expectation. When you expect, and not only you expect, you put out there and put it forth saying, hey, this is what's going to happen. We are going to do this. Then it's going to happen. So that's what I expect. I expect greatness. I want to see a Big 12 championship. I want to see a team. I want to see these guys come together as a team and go for their ultimate goal, which is to win that championship and then take it to the playoffs. So that's my expectations. Quick and to the point. Back at you, B. Watts.
Hey, appreciate y'all for that, man. I feel y'all. I'm with you 100%. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're going to end the show in a few minutes and 2 minutes. Also want to give a shout out to Jill. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and Miss D. Appreciate you. I see what y'all be doing. I appreciate y'all. But hey, Steve, JR, I appreciate y'all, man. Rocking with me on Tuesday night. Just want y'all to know, I tell you all the time, man. This YouTube thing, this podcast has taught me a lot. and it brought some brotherhood to my life. Cause I ain't got but one brother. We real close, and y'all just like my brother. I don't know why y'all keep calling. Well, I ain't gonna never call you Uncle. I'm gonna call you brother, Uncle Steve. I ain't gonna never call you up. Just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all, man, because you and Greg said it too. You know, like I said, we talk every day. I don't talk to Coach Dre and Rod every day, but I talk to y'all every day through text message or whatever. I just want y'all to know how much I appreciate y'all. And like I say, I know when Steve gonna come on. He ain't getting paid. He ain't coming on. He said, I agree to do it to Tuesday night. Don't bother me. He ain't got to say I know. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. He told that lie the other 2 months ago, JR. He ain't get that text. He got it. He just didn't want to come home. But anyway, I appreciate it. I just want y'all to know I appreciate it. You too, Coach Dre. Appreciate you too, man. Like I said, whenever I call Coach Dre or text Coach Dre to be there for me, he be there. That he ain't never got to worry about Coach Dre. We started, me, him, and Rod started about 10 months ago. I think, about 10, going on 11 months, I know. And they've been rocking with me ever since on Sunday, and I appreciate them then also for doing that. And that's why I saw Steve Woodland on the show. And I said, man, this dude here, all right. He always come in my chat, making them. See, I be reading the conversation in the chats. That's why I don't let everybody on my platform, because I see how you thinking and I see what you saying. And by you coming on my platform, it ain't going to discourage the players, the parents, or any other staff for what you say on my platform. And also the main part, you ain't going to scare away my, no sponsorship. And I appreciate that. And that's why I said I got to reach out to Steve and see when he come up. Then I saw JR. I said, who that dude? This time I got some boxing love on the end of the name. So I started listening to him. I heard him on Rod, the Man Media, Coach Dre. I said, okay. I can rock with that. I said, come on in, let's make this show up. Then I got Greg. Well, that's a different cat right there now. Greg says it's a different cat now. Greg takes you down the alley, then try to take you on the east side, west side. Hey, he my dog though, but we talking. One thing I can say, I talk to Greg every day. We ain't missed a beat by communicating since we've been doing this. And that says a lot. It's just like a brother. We from the same state. We talk about the same thing. Now, his views ain't like my views. And I don't agree with everything he say, but I respect everything he say. Because that's his opinion. And he entitled that. And also, y'all, I respect y'all opinion. I just want to let y'all know, man. Sports Talk won't be where it is without y'all. And that's, hey, I just want to let y'all to know how much I appreciate you. You ain't got to do this. You don't get paid to do this. I'm just saying, it is what it is. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Now, Steve, you already know what I'm finna say. I ain't gonna say it. But hear me now. Sometimes you need to go get your own now. But the Bible says, share whatever you have with your sisters and your brothers, and you always have more than enough to which to share. That's the principle I try to live by. Like I say, I'm that type of guy, and I appreciate y'all. Happy birthday to my best friend, Dr. Angela McIntyre. When I had my birthday, she came on live. So just want to say a shout out to her. And I posted a video up there on Instagram. I see a lot of people over there making comments on my Facebook page. Guys, I just want to say how much I appreciate y'all. But it's been real, man. I hope we can knock it out the park this year. I hope Coach Prime and the guys can go win us a Big 12 championship for this year in 2025. And hey, Tuesday night ain't for the faint of heart. That's all I got to tell you. I like the way my show do. I got a different kind of show on Sunday with Coach Dre and Rob, and on Tuesday night, I'm telling you, hey, it is what it is. And on Thursday night, it is what it is. But like I say, I want to thank all the comments that I get, man, from the staff members and the players, man. Even the new players are gonna start hitting me up on Instagram, man. That's a blessing. I think I shared the information with y'all through the text. Y'all know Coach Hart always listen. I don't show you that, Coach JR already knows. I tell, all All right, JR, pump the brake. They watching. But anyway, just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate it. JR, started out with your closing remarks. Then we go to Steve. Then we'll go with Coach Dre.
Hey, I got off easy tonight, y'all, because they definitely didn't bring up them picks. But the show over.
Coach Dre messed it up. We gonna get him though.
Hey, I got off easy. So y'all
Boy,
can't bring that
y'all.
up next Tuesday. Nah, but real talk. Shout out to you, B. Watts. Man, appreciate you, man. Respect you. Respect your platform. Wouldn't do anything to put a negative light on what you're doing, because what you're doing is very positive, sir. And like I said, I appreciate you. Same thing, Uncle Steve. Appreciate you, Coach Dre. Appreciate you. Shout out to Rob, man. Rob the Man Media. You know what it is, man. Appreciate you, big dog. And hey, man, let's keep it going. 2025. We're going in a good direction. Let's keep it going. And shout out my boy Greg, man. Greg, hey, we're gonna be lit Thursday night, man. We coming after B. Watts. Just letting you know right now, B. Watts. We coming after you Thursday night, bro.
I already know.
Yeah. Well, I would say this one here. We didn't get no text when the game was going off Ohio State. You know, normally when they win, and the Texas just come on. Oh, Texas. Man, you ain't getting no text. I thought your fingers was hurt, or you had, you was at the doctor's office or something like that. But that's all right. You might have been on the toilet throwing up or something. I don't know.
But he was reading ours though. He said to respond.
He was doing like Ray Charles when we were sending up Texas. He couldn't read nothing. He couldn't see nothing. He needed to put his fingers across it. But I'll leave that alone. But I'll say it.
Then he gonna come back the next morning and want to take. Man, nobody want to hear from you next day, man.
Nobody want to hear from you. You don't take your whoopings like a man. So I ain't hearing what he got to say. When he winning, he tell everybody, "Oh, I was undefeated. Did you see my record? Yeah, I saw your record, Blind Melly Jelly. Your record 0 for 2. That's your record. You got them wrong, and more wrong. But I'll leave that alone. What I'll say is this one there. Rob the Man Media, we always appreciate you, young man, because I tell you, it all started with Rob the Man Media for me. Coach Dre, nothing but the best. Good people, real good people. If Coach Dre vouch for you, you the man. You the man or you the woman. So he just good people. JR, always, you a funny man. But I'm not betting like you, I can tell you that. And then I'm gonna go with Greg. When Greg say he said it, he say some stuff. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he said it. He thought he was gonna hook with me. Hey, Steve. He thought I was gonna go with that stuff, man. That midnight, man. I don't care if they play early in the morning. They ain't got that to do with no.
Exactly. When two teams playing, what am I worried about? One team and both teams playing two teams. So I'm like, man, hey, it's two teams. Both of them should be sleeped in. But with that being said, it's awesome. Thank the people out there in podcast land. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting B-Watts. Keep supporting Coach Dre. Keep supporting Rob the Man. Greg said it, because they're wonderful people and they're doing it for the right reasons. So that's what I'm talking about. God bless. And I got to go walk the dog right now, because if I don't walk the dog, my lady ain't gonna let me walk in the bedroom. So y'all have a good night and God bless. Dr. Dre, Coach Dre is back at you.
I tell people all the time, we're nothing without y'all. We appreciate y'all coming in. I'm just a nobody trying to bless somebody. Like I tell y'all, this is just a brotherhood. I'm just trying to promote black men doing the right thing. It's enough promoting of black men doing the wrong thing, or not doing the right thing, or not doing this or not doing that. Like I tell people, you have to be conscious of what you say and how you say it, because some people take things the wrong way. I never take anything the wrong way. And like I say, everybody think Coach Dre, well, I got to be sensitive. No, you can say what you want to say. Like I tell you, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And anything can be interpreted the way it want to be watched. Like he said, we've been doing this for about 11 months. I just saw him one night on TV. It came across. I was like, man, this and I sat there and listened to him talk and talked in his chat. Seen some people that be over there with me and Rob, and we just took off from there. And we just been rocking out. JR been rocking with us from day one. Like I told you, there's a lot of people left me and Rob. They thought we'd be dead right now. Ain't no need us sit here trying to lie. They thought that they run us off of YouTube because y'all just too positive. Y'all ain't keeping it real. Y'all ain't keeping it real. Y'all okay. Whatever you say, that's cool with us. We gonna just say it the way we want to say it, and if you don't like it, it's cool. But we still here, 2 years. I mean, through going into the 3rd year, and we going strong, and we gonna stay blessed and highly favored, man. But like I always tell y'all, if you send those ships out, no ships will come in, and if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can't be won if they haven't been played, and prayers can't be answered if they haven't been prayed. I am your man, Coach Drake. That is my brother, J.R. Bossa. That is my brother, B. Watts. I appreciate y'all letting me come on tonight. Y'all guys be blessed.
Appreciate you, JR. Appreciate you, Coach. Y'all have a good night, man.
He's one. Deion is the gift that keeps on giving for us. It was
he is a content machine.
Oh my God, it was great. Content is king. I don't care whether you hate him or love him. He's one. He's proven that he can coach.
Here's the thing that's going to be really interesting. They don't have that NIL money. Okay, that the Ohio States and that some of the other. He is relying solely on the transfer portal, and he just got one of the best defensive players in the country to come over from Alabama. And you talk about a great coach makes the entire organization better. So the applications for the University of Colorado, just for kids to go there, up 20%.